and welcome to Scientifically. Today we're going to be tackling one of those dodgy subjects that everybody is talking about right now. Should Christians vote? Well, it's kind of like no. And the reason being is some people like to say yes, that we should be interested in the country that we're in and we should be trying to defend it. And honestly, I don't know where people are getting that from. I mean, there might be a few places in the Bible, but the last thing about being persecuted that Jesus said was, if somebody slaps you on the right cheek for believing, offer also to him your left. Pray for your enemies. If they ask you to go 1 mile, go 2. So if you can tell me that there is somewhere in there, in what I've just said, that says to fight your enemies, then bring it forward. But there isn't. God said, do not resist evil, because when you resist evil, we only prolong what's happening. And yes, the Bible has its own timeline, and God knows exactly when things are going to happen. So he knows whether or not people are resisting or if they are allowing things to move forward. So, you know, there's a big general election for the president in the United States, and people are saying vote for Trump and vote for Kamala, and mainly the same, vote for Trump because he supposedly is Christian. I don't know Donald Trump. I only know him from being on TV. So I don't know what kind of a Christian he is, except for he says he believes in God and he holds a Bible every now and again. So no detriment to him, but I don't know Donald Trump. So I can't say that you should be following him in any way. And when it comes down to voting, I've voted once in my life. I voted for Margaret Thatcher in England. There's probably a lot of boos going on already. I voted for her because she promised us all this wonderful time, that we would prosper under her rule. And we did for about 3 years. Then we discovered she'd sold off the electric company, the gas company, and the water company. The whole monopoly board had been sold. And then suddenly there was no more good times. So yeah, there was plenty of money for about 3 years, but that's because the government sold everything. Well, they didn't sell everything. 30 years later, they've sold everything, which is why other people are now moving in and being paid to move in and being paid to work. So when you vote for somebody, you are voting for what they are going to do. Now, if you can name any leader, other than the Argentinian one who's just got in, if you can name any other leader who did what they said they were going to do, or did they come in and go, oh, look at the mess they left me, we're going to have to tax you more and let in more people and take away your rights and make the streets safer for you. So if you know exactly what your leader is going to do, then you don't need to vote for them. You don't. Because obviously they're going to do what they say they're going to do, and the best leader will always get in. But if you do vote and they turn out to be slime, you are now included in their crimes. You see, that's the problem with law and mercy. A lot of religions like to go by law. So you're going to be judged by law, and if you are part and parcel to another group who then hurt other people, persecute them, overtax them, you're part of that problem. So I don't vote because I don't want to be part of their crimes. Because, I mean, honestly, do you think there won't be a leader? Do you think they're just going to go leaderless? If nobody voted, nobody would be in charge. I mean, that's kind of naive thinking. So someone will always be in charge. And when people talk about election frauds, of course it goes on. So if there's also election fraud, whoever you voted for doesn't get in, but you're actually now a political person instead of a spiritual person. So you're now following the world, and you're part of the world. When God says, be in the world, business and whatever you need to do in the world, but do not be part of the world. So if you are volunteering yourself to decide who is going to rule you, you are part of the world. So I don't vote, because there'll always be a leader. And as the internet now shows us, they're all evil. They're all the elite. They have their class and we have ours. We work, they train to be bosses of you. That's it. So, and any political party, which we now see they're all funded by every evil organisation in the world to do with health, money, power, business, they're all funded. They're all getting their clothes bought for them, giving out keys so people can arrive and just be let in however they want. Being bribed. All this is happening in politics. There is not one politician that you can trust. They're all, unfortunately, covert narcissists, especially the men. They are feminine, covert narcissists. They do things underhand. They do deals, and they're childish and full of emotional outbursts. So, no, I won't be voting. And if you are spiritual and you are following God in spirit and in truth, you won't vote. Because do you want to be included in their crimes? And you always know there will always be another person over you. Somebody's got to run the proles. Thanks very much. My name is Lee. I follow the Christ. And that's my take on voting. Don't do it. Thanks a lot. Bye.